You know what? Let me not jinx it. I'll take that back. We'll see how the weather goes. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. The weather is really beautiful today, and I'm just loving it. I don't know if I jinxed it, but anyway, it is what it is. The weather's really nice today, and I'm loving it. It's been like really weird, like cold and not so cold. We had like snow a few days ago. It's just like, yeah, the weather's been off, but yeah, super glad that it's looking good today and all that good stuff. If you're new here, hello and welcome. Don't make it your last. Join the family. My name is Amara, and on this page on this channel, sorry, we're literally just having fun. Like, we're here to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, every now and then I could share some like advice or tips about like personal experiences or things that I could relate with, and things that, you know, would be helpful for people out there and all that good stuff. Try out new stuff, be adventurous, like literally the whole 9 years. We're having fun on this channel. So if that's things you'd like to, you know, get involved with, or things you'd like to see, don't make it your last time here. Join the family, you know, get to see this beautiful face every now and then. I'm just kidding. But yeah, and if you're returning, y'all know how we do it over here. What's up? Yeah, that was weird, right? I don't know. But yeah, hey guys, welcome everybody. So first things first, highs and lows. You know, we're always gonna do highs and lows. So for my highs so far, or for the past week, or this week, I guess the week is not over. For the week, I'm back on YouTube. Yay. Yeah, so that's a big high for me, you know, being back here and just making fun videos and having a good time. I guess that's, you know, a big high for me. Also, like, I had like a self-care day. Like yesterday, I like took myself out, did good stuff for myself, because I was sick for a little while and all of that stuff, moving and everything. I kind of just neglected myself, and so being able to like do something good for myself, take myself out, you know, go to a spa, get like mani-pedis, and go get something to eat, go grab drinks, just, you know, putting on makeup, looking cute and all that stuff. That was really good, and I really enjoyed it. So I guess I'm gonna like try to do that more often now that I'm like getting all settled in. But yeah, I don't have any lows, which is a good thing. I hope it stays that way. But yeah, you guys, feel free to let me know how your week has been going, anything exciting going on in your life right now, or, you know, just fun stuff. Let's just chat in the comment section. I have work later today, so excuse the fact that I do look a little not so put together. I was gonna like look cute and put on makeup and dress up and all that stuff, but I was like, I'm gonna have to clean my face and do all that stuff to go to work. So yeah, maybe some other time. Yeah, and also excuse the dookie braids, so the dookie cornrows. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, guys. I don't have time to go sit in a salon and have someone do cornrows for me, so I might as well do it myself. If you don't like it, deal with it. I'm just kidding, but yeah, excuse the whole look for today. We'll try to, you know, look pretty next time. Maybe. No promises, but yeah, we'll try to look pretty next time. Today's video, I'm just gonna be sharing like advice or things that I wish I knew before going to college, or like my first few years of college, things that I wish someone had told me, like experiences that could happen, things that just basically things I wish I knew before going to college. This video will be very helpful to people preparing for college, like freshmen in college, sophomores in college. I don't know how helpful it'll be for juniors and seniors, because I mean, by this time you should be all like into the whole college vibe and getting like, you know, acclimatized and getting used to being in college. But I guess it could be helpful to them if they're still struggling. But yeah, you're gonna see me looking down from time to time, because as usual, we got the iPad to take notes down and whatnot. I like to be like, you know, organized and all of that. So we're gonna get started. Advice number one, I guess tip number one, I don't know what I want to call it. Yeah, number one, learn new environment. So depending on where you go to school, if you're going to like a big school or a small school, try to learn your environment when you get there. Know your surroundings, know things that are available to you, things that are easily accessible. You know, if you're like a big person on like going to malls, know like, you know, those distances, like grocery shoppings, quick places to get food, like fast food or like restaurants. Just like learn your environment, study where you are. College is like a different or a new experience, so just, you know, be prepared for like the culture shock. If you go to school in like where you live, the town where you live, I guess you probably wouldn't experience that much of a culture shock because it's like you're used to the environment. But if you go to school in like a new place, just prepare your mind for like a whole culture shock. Even if it's just moving from I don't know, maybe Jersey to Atlanta or something like that, there's gonna be differences in like both places. There are things that they do differently, so just prepare yourself for that and learn your environment. Number 2, take your time. You get to college, take your time. Don't be in a hurry to make friends. Don't be in a hurry to join organizations. Don't be in a hurry to sign up for like every little thing. It's going to take some time for you to get used to the environment. It's going to take some time for you to adjust. And don't beat yourself up if you feel like, you know, things are like a little slower than you expected, because it's not the same thing. We're all new to things like this. I mean, no one has ever been to college before. You only go to college, like this is your first time going to college. So take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Like I said, take your time, study your environment, take time to make new friends, take time to like learn about different organizations or different clubs before you get involved, so you know what you're signing yourself up for. Also, while taking your time, don't take forever. You know, some people just be like, I'm taking my time, taking your time. 1 year is gone, 2 years is gone, you're still taking your time. Like, take your time, but also be cautious that you're in college for like maybe 4 years if you're getting like a bachelor's degree. If you're in pharmacy school, it could be 6 years, depending on what school you go to. If you're in medical school, you have longer time. So just kind of understand the time frame you have to be in college and just take your time, but understand that you're here for a certain number of periods. So you kind of want to like, you know, speed things up a little bit. Number 3, make a schedule for yourself and follow it. Follow it, guys. It's one thing to make a schedule for yourself, like a weekly schedule or like a daily schedule. It's a whole nother thing to like stick to it and actually follow it. So make sure that you're doing that. So for example, for me in high school, I got reminded every time something was due. The high school I went to, they would always tell us every day, you have an assignment due tomorrow, don't forget to do it, blah blah blah. But in college, no one's gonna tell you have an assignment due tomorrow. It's gonna be like on like your for your Moodle or like Blackboard, whatever your school uses, it's just going to be there like due dates and stuff. So just make sure that you have like a calendar of all of that. You could color code it for like different subjects or different courses, but just know when things are due, because you're not always going to be reminded. Know when you have exams, know when you have tests, so you know how to prepare for things. Some professors would do it, some would just be like, it's in the schedule or in the syllabus, so you're supposed to know that. So yeah, make a schedule for yourself and be realistic. If you're gonna make a schedule, be realistic with your schedules. Know yourself, or like, you know yourself better than anybody knows you, and you know what you're gonna stick with, and you know what you can do and what you cannot do. Don't just make schedules and make it look pretty just because your friends are doing this at a particular time. You also want to do it. Do something that you know that is realistic for you. Follow a schedule that you could actually keep up with. Don't set such a high expectations and then you're not able to meet it or like keep up with those expectations. Number 4, use your time wisely. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Like, use your time wisely. If you could do this, make a timed schedule. When you're making your schedules, put like time. So maybe like 1 hour I would be getting lunch from like 5 to 6. That's dinner time, excuse me. I'd be getting lunch from like maybe 1 to 2 or 12:30 to 1:30, or I would be studying this subject from like 4 to 6 or 4 to 7. Make your schedules with times on them so that you know what you're supposed to be doing at a certain time. If you have a club meeting, put that on your schedule. I have a meeting from 6 to 7, so that you know that 6 to 7 is club time or like organization time. You're not gonna put anything on there, because if you don't like time your schedules or like time what you have to do every day, you're just gonna end up like most likely not meeting or like completing everything you have to do that day, and you know how that goes. So just use your time wisely. There's gonna be a ton of stuff you're gonna have to do. There's gonna be fun stuff to do. It's gonna be like parties and like club events or organization events and like, class stuff to do, labs to go to, different things. You might have like a meeting with your professor or your advisor, things like that. So there's so much for you to do in college that you just need to use your time wisely, so you don't get carried away doing one stuff and forget that you have to do something else in the same day. Do not procrastinate your homeworks. That also goes with using your time wisely. If you know that you have a homework due next week Monday, if you could do it the week before, do it. But if you cannot do it the week before, try to make sure that weekends, do all your homeworks. Don't procrastinate and say, oh, it's not due to next week, so I'll do it tomorrow. Because you might end up not doing it, and it's probably going to be due, and you might just get a 0 on that homework or that whatever that is because you didn't do it. So try not to procrastinate. Number 5, make use of your resources. There's going to be tons of resources available to you while you're in college. The gym is available. Your professors are available. What else? Tutoring center is another big one that's available to you. If your school has a pool, that's available. If your school has a game room, a computer room, a library, things like that, they're all available to you because you've paid for them with your tuition. So please, 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 and please use them. You've paid for this stuff. You might as well get the bang for your buck, the buck for your, I don't know how they say it, but you know the point I'm trying to make. Use everything. If your school has a pool and you love to swim, check what time is open for students or everybody else to come swim, and go there once in a while. Go get a swim as a de-stress activity. If your school has a game room, enjoy it. My school had a game room. I never actually went there. They had pool in there and a bunch of other games, but I never actually, even the dorm I lived in, funny enough, had stuff like that, but I never actually used it. And sometimes I'm like, I wish I did, but it is what it is. And if your school has a fitness center, stay fit, guys. Do you know how much it is to go to the gym when you're out of college? Yeah. Make good use of those free stuff. That's all I'm going to say about that, Remember that you're paying for all these facilities, even you're literally paying your professors. Don't let him hear you say that, but yeah, I said it. You are the ones paying your professors. Your tuition pays them. So make use of your professors. If you don't understand anything, go to them. Go to tutoring center, everything, the whole 9 years. Do it all. Number 6, your first year grades are very important. And when I mean your first year grades, I mean your first year GPA. So this is particularly for freshmen. Your year 1 GPA is very critical. It's very, very important. I'm going to try to explain it to you. So most schools have a 4.0 system, grading system. And so your first year's GPA is going to set the pace for how your other years are going to go. So try as much as possible to do your best in your first year. Because once you set a good pace for yourself in your first year and things go south down the line, your GPA is going to shake, but it's not going to be such a huge, drastic, effect on your GPA. For example, if you have a 3.8 in your first year, that's great. That's a great way to start. Subsequent years, anything that happens is going to drop by points, point stuff, or maybe a few points, not a whole 1 grading system lower. But if you have a 2.5 or a 2 I don't know, I know some colleges the lowest is 2.0. So if you have such a low grade your first year, it's going to be so much harder for you to pull that GPA back up, unless you're going to have all straight A's your second, third, fourth year. Then you could pull it up. But even still, with all of that, it's still going to be a lot of work pulling your GPA up, as opposed to starting from a high GPA and then maybe a few grades could drop you a couple points there and here and there, but it's not gonna drop by a whole 1 point grade system. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you guys have more questions about it, you could leave your questions in the comment and I could try to explain it better. But I hope that makes sense to you guys. The final tip that I have, or advice, have fun. Literally, you're in college for a certain number of time or a certain number of years. Like I said, if it's 4 years, if it's 6 years, if it's 8 years, whatever it is, just have fun. Go out, go to events, go to parties, but be responsible. Go out there, do fun stuff, get involved in organizations, put yourself out there, do things that you wouldn't necessarily do on a normal day. This is college. As long as you're here to study, you're also here to let the college experience pass through you. It's something my parents used to say, you're in college, but also let the college pass through you while you're passing through. I don't know how they say it, but if you get what I mean, yeah. All work and no play. makes Jack a dull boy. So have fun in college, get out there. Don't be that person who is stuck up in the library studying every 247. Like, nobody wants to be that. Enjoy your college days. You have your whole life to, I don't know, work, study, do whatever you want to do, but you're only in college, like I said, for a certain number of years. Make the best of it. I guess those are like the advice or tips, so things that I wish I knew before going to college that people didn't really tell me, but like as I was going through, I was experiencing it, and I just always wanted to share that with people. So if you guys have any more like tips or advice or things that you wish you knew before going to college and you found out while you were in college, feel free to leave that in the comment section. Yeah, let's share opinions and help the young ones coming up or like going to college or already in college. Just help them get a better experience than we did. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Can we do that? Yeah, we can actually do that. So yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, join the family. I mean, we're just having fun. This channel is strictly good vibes, you know what I mean. So yeah, stay tuned for more fun, helpful, or educational videos coming up soon. But yeah, till then, have a blessed week or rest of the week, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye guys.